Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. As you can see today, we are in a different setup because I'm in Paris. I arrived a few days ago in France and I was mainly there for work. I'm in Paris for the next 3 days and then I'm gonna make my way down south to Toulouse where Ryan is going to join me. I'm excited to take you along for this Parisian adventure. So this time I'm staying at Alfred Sommier, which is a 5-star hotel in the 8th arrondissement of Paris, very close to La Madeleine. And that's the third time actually that I'm staying here. I think the first time was in 2019. Yes, that was the first time that Ryan and I traveled together to Paris and to France, and we decided to stay there, and we had such a lovely time that, you know, we keep coming back here, and that's my third time coming here. I also wish Ryan was with me, but I'm sure the next time we go to Paris together, we're gonna stay here as well. I'm gonna do a quick room tour after this, just to show you the room, but I also wanted to share with you what I'm going to do today. It is Monday. I need to do some emails to work a little bit first, and then I'm going to find a place to have lunch, and I absolutely need to continue to do my Christmas gifts. So we are going to go to Hermes, which I'm very excited about. Every winter, every Christmas time, Hermes is really putting some amazing windows, and it's always motivating me to enter in the store and to see what they have. And the reason why I want to go there too is I really want to find my mother and my grandmother a gift for Christmas. They both had a difficult year, so I just want to treat them, and I feel like a gift from Hermes could be a very nice treat. And then I really wanted to check other shops like the Row or Le Maire, maybe Le Bon Marché at the point. So yes, we're gonna walk around together in Paris for the next 3 days, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this little adventure with me. Without further ado, I'm gonna show you the room now, and then we are going to make our way to the street of Paris. Okay, as promised, we are going to do a little room tour of the Alfred Sommier's room where I'm staying for the next 3 nights. So this is their deluxe room, which is a bit bigger than their superior room, and the main difference too, despite the size of the room obviously, is that you have this big mirror, beautiful, with a beautiful frame, and this beautiful marble fireplace in the deluxe room, and you don't have that in the superior room. Pretty pumped about that. I was able to get an upgrade, and I'm not complaining for sure. And so when you enter, you obviously have this, you know, mirror and fireplace situation in your left, and then restroom here and separate bathroom right there. Not too big, but definitely does the job. And then you are making your way to the bedroom. I believe this is a queen, probably. Yeah, France don't really do king or California king for sure. So this is a bedding situation. 2 big windows, high ceilings, and then you do have a little dressing situation here. I already organized a little bit my clothing situation. You have like an espresso. Is it an espresso? No. Yes, it is an espresso. Perfect for 3 days. You have a little desk over there where I'm gonna do some emails in a minute, but you know, pretty simple, pretty functional. And then the bed situation. Very nice room, in my opinion. Very Parisian, you know, it's in a hotel particulier, so it's typical Haussmannian French, and I love the parquet. I love, obviously, the mirror and the fireplace situation. I think it's adding a lot of cachet to the room. That's the view from the room. As you can see, very Parisian. It rained this morning. Hopefully it's not raining anymore because I'm about to leave to go on a walk. My room is not on the street, definitely very quiet at night, which I appreciate. As you can see, this is the 2 bags I took for this trip. So my new-ish work bag from Balenciaga in Suede and my large hop bag from Bottega Veneta. If it rains, I'm probably gonna take it today. And that's also my outfit of the day. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm wearing a complete COS outfit, you know, black COS wool overshirt, black COS pants, and my Hermes belt. So yeah, again, I hope you are doing well, and I will see you outside of the hotel in a minute. Good afternoon, everyone. I just came back to my hotel and I wanted to give you an update on my few hours working in Paris. I started by a lunch at Lulu, which is a restaurant next to the Louvre. It's very well known for its terrace during summer, but it was my first time going during fall, winter, and actually it was very nice as well. So I had lunch inside and it was very, very nice. The service was great. I had a beef carpaccio that was excellent. So I really recommend it even in fall winter time. And then I did a little bit of shopping, so I started by the Row. I really wanted to check their store because it just opened their Parisian store in September, I think, and I wanted to see two things. The first thing was the Margot bag, and they didn't have any in stock, so I was not able to try it. And then I really wanted to try their loafers in heel, and they didn't have any in my size. They only had a 42 and a 45, and I'm a 43, so I was not lucky on that department as well, but they might receive some tomorrow, so they're gonna keep me posted if they have some in my size that will arrive at the store. So I keep you posted on that too. And then I made my way to Hermes because I really wanted to find some gifts for my mom and my grandma. My mom was interested in a bracelet, just trying to find the name of it. It's called the Glénan Simple Tour Veau Swift Laton Plaqué Or Rose. And I also find a Carré 70 for my grandma. The store was pretty busy, I have to say. I also asked if they had some, room for laser appointment, and obviously they didn't have any spot available for me, which was expected. They were very nice about it though. Actually, the service at Hermes, the full service, was actually pretty good. So I had a good time there. I'm happy I found the gift for my mom and my grandma. I'm gonna spend a couple of hours in the room to work a little bit, and then I'm gonna meet some friends for dinner. So I'm pretty excited to see those friends, and I will catch up with you a bit later. On apprécie. Voilà. Même galère. Ouais. C'est délicieux. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. It is now Tuesday and I'm about to leave the hotel to meet one of my aunts for lunch. I had a lovely evening yesterday with my friend Mathieu and Jérôme. We went to this restaurant in the 9th arrondissement, I believe, called La Brigade du Tigre, Asian fusion restaurant with great cocktail. Truly recommend if you guys are in Paris and are looking for this type of restaurant. Couple of words of what I'm going to do today. I really need to continue to find Christmas gifts for my loved one, especially for my brother and my sister-in-law. So I might walk to Le Bon Marché, Rive Gauche, after my lunch with my aunt. It's gray in Paris. The sky is gray, like pretty much every day here, but it's not raining, so it might be okay for me to walk down there. I really also want to go to the Céline Haute Parfumerie store to find some replacement for my travel sprays. I'm also waiting for a text back from the sales associate I met at the Row yesterday in order to know if they have received some new sizes for the loafers that I tried yesterday. I'm waiting for a 43, maybe a 44, and they only had a 42 or 45. And that's probably about it for today. I'm meeting my friend Clémentine for drinks and dinner tonight, so I'm pretty excited to see her and catch up with her. She's living in LA, but she's currently in Paris as well, so I'm excited to catch up with her. I hope you are doing well. I'm gonna take you along this afternoon. You're gonna see some beautiful side of Paris once again, and I will catch up with you a bit later. Today I'm wearing something a bit similar than yesterday, I have to say, but these large black pants are from Ami Paris. I'm wearing Converse, as you can see. A turtleneck from COS. My belt is from Hermes. I think you know this one by now. And then my Bottega Veneta bag and my Barbour jacket because it's kind of chilly here in Paris. So that's the outfit of the day. And now I'm going to meet my aunt for lunch. Good evening, guys. I just came back to the hotel briefly after one day walking in Paris. I had lunch with my aunt, as you have seen, and then we decided to meet again later in the afternoon to see a Modigliani exhibition, Rive Gauche in Paris in the 6th arrondissement. Then I had the time to shop a little bit because, as I told you, I wanted to find a gift for my brother, my sister-in-law, and also for my niece. Didn't find anything, so there is that. I went to Le Bon Marché. There were a couple of good options, but nothing was really jumping at me, so I need really to find something tomorrow because that's my last full day in Paris. I went to Céline and I bought my travel spray. I just took a shower, I changed, and I'm about to leave the hotel to see my friend Clémentine. We are going to have a couple of cocktails together and dinner, so I'm very excited to see her and catch up with her. And then I'm gonna go back home and have a well-deserved night at the hotel. So yeah, I hope you are doing well, and I will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. It is now Wednesday, and that's my last full day in Paris. If I look a bit tired, that's normal. My friend Clementine and I went out last night and I came back home pretty late. So I'm about to go out to find a place for lunch, and I think I'm gonna go back to Le Bon Marché because I, again, needs to finish my Christmas shopping. I might go back to the row as well just to check if they have received the loafers that I really want to purchase. So yeah, that's the update right now. I hope you are doing well once again, and I will catch up with you a bit later. So today I've decided to change my color palette a little bit. So I'm wearing these beige trousers from Ami Paris. I'm wearing this turtleneck. It's like coppery turtleneck from Le Maire, Barbour jacket, and my large hope from Bottega Veneta. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. It is now Thursday, and this is my last day in Paris. My train to Toulouse is in few hours, so I need to pack my stuff and get organized to leave the hotel and go to the train station. But I really wanted to catch up with you first because I realized I haven't done that yesterday. I went directly from my shopping day to my friends for dinner, so I was running around all day. So I just wanted to catch up with you today and share with you a bit of what happened yesterday because I was able to have a laser appointment at Hermes, and I wanted to share that with you because it might interest you. So I went back to Rive Droite because I wanted to shop around again at Le Bon Marché. I was able to find some gift from my loved one, so that was a pretty successful trip. But I decided also to get to Hermes because Le Bon Marché and the Hermes Sèvres store are really next to each other. And so I went to the Hermes store and I decided to try my luck to get an appointment, a laser appointment. So I went to the laser department downstairs and I starting to talk with the first sales associate I saw there and telling him that I was after a big bag and if anyone was able to help me today. I also shared with him that I've tried to get a laser appointment online for the past few days and I was not successful doing so. And so he first asked me, okay, can you enter the email address where you have tried to get a laser appointment in his phone, in his little device. Then he checked, and I think he confirmed that I was trying to get an appointment. So tips number one, don't lie to them, because they will definitely see right away if you have tried to get an appointment or not. And then he proceeded to ask me, are you after a bag from the women department or from the men department? And I answered, I'm not quite sure. I'm after a bigger bag. I'm not sure which bag is from which department. And he was like, okay, let me see what I can do for you. So he left for like probably 5 or 10 minutes, came back and told me, okay, we could have someone that see you in probably 20 to 30 minutes because there is 3 people in front of you. So I was kind of surprised by it, but I also understood that even if I have an appointment today, it will have not been for anything related to a Birkin or a Kelly, but mainly something for, more like a men's department, so the HAC type of bag, which was fun with me because honestly, I was super interested to be in touch with a sales associate and also to learn more about those bags. And who knows, maybe there were like a specific piece that will make my heart sing. So I decided to confirm the appointment and to hang around. They have like a very cute coffee corner on the first floor, I think. Yeah, on the first floor. When I stayed there for 30 minutes, and then the guy called me and he was like, okay, your sales associate is ready to see you. I went back to the leather department downstairs, and this lovely sales associate greeted me and starting to ask me some questions, starting by, what are you after today? Which I share with her. I was after like a bigger bag, because I'm going to the office almost every day. I'm traveling quite a bit, so I'm looking for something that can carry a lot of stuff, including a laptop. My first wish would have been a Birkin 40 in Barenia Faubourg leather. She cannot help me today because it's only through the appointment system, the online appointment system. This is not what it is today. Today is really, if you are after a bag from the men's department, she can help me, but not this. And so I was like, okay, what do you mean by, bags from the men's department? Because maybe it could, fulfill my wish as well. And so she said, well, let me show you 2 pieces that I think will be interested for you. And so she proceeded to grab a Kelly Voyage. So I think it's a Kelly 42. I'm not quite sure, but it's a massive Kelly, which was very nice to see in real and to try. I was very grateful to be able to have this experience. But I realized quickly that I was not really after that. First of all, it was 16,000 euros, but I was super interested, to see it. It's a beautiful bag, but not what I was after. And then she grabbed an HAC 40 in A2 with palladium hardware just for me to try as well. It was very nice to compare both bags. So then she was asking a couple of questions. We were like talking here and there. That was actually a very nice appointment. And she told me like, okay, in between those 2 bags, it feels like you are more after an HAC. And I say, yes, I think that's more the style I want for my need. And she told me, okay, let me see what I got. I know that you are after a Barenia, but let's see what I have in stock and I will be back. So she left probably for 15 minutes, came back and told me, okay, I have an offer for you. I have something to show you. It's not exactly what you are after, but I think it could be interesting for you to see. So she asked me to follow her. We went to a little room somewhere in the store, and I saw this huge box. I mean, honestly, it was probably like that. And she ended up showing me pulling the bag out of the box, and it was an HAC 40 in black Togo with palladium hardware. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I was super, again, grateful to be able to have this experience with her and to see this piece. And I have to say that if I was truly after an HAC, that would have been probably the piece I would have took. I think I considered it for a brief moment, but then I realized now, your dream is really to have a Barenia Faubourg Birkin 40, stick with that. I asked her, to your experience, in your opinion, should I not believe that it will happen one day because it's a pretty rare bag? And should I, focus on something else? Or do you think I should still believe it could happen? And she told me, Barenia Faubourg is a very, very rare bag, but we see it from time to time. It's not happening every week or every month, but we see it. So if this is really something you are after, I will recommend to not take this bag today and to wait for your dream bag, which I totally agree with her. happy that we were aligned on this. She was very nice. She really wanted us to have a quality time together. She really wanted to share the value of Hermes with me. In a world where everything is fast-paced, it was very, very enjoyable to, sit down, talk about beautiful pieces, talk about craftsmanship, not feeling like she was pushing me to take the bag. So very amazing experience overall. I ended up saying no to the bag, but I really wanted to share that experience with you because if you are after an HAC or a Kelly Voyage, you can definitely get a laser appointment at Hermès Sèvres without going through the online system, which, is pretty good. Yeah, so I think it's everything I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to pack now, get ready, find a really quick place to have lunch and then go to the train station to leave Paris. So I hope you guys are doing well once again, and I will catch up with you a bit later. And again, if I don't see you in this video, thank you again for watching. I hope you have liked my Parisian adventure, and let me know in the comment section again if you have any question. And once again, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.